Well, without further ado, we can play some Dungeons and Dragons if you guys are all
Yay!
Yay!
Can you update those who were not there? I don't think I was here last.
So, where did we leave off last time? And usually I turn it to you guys to explain it back to me. So, where were we last
We
time?
turn it to Andrea.
Well, we let Vecna back into the world, and that's about it.
Oh, yeah.
Vance equals Vecna.
Vance equals Vecna. We brought him back from the astral plane, which is where he was shunned by the other group. There were a couple good quotes. Shiri fed Vecna a fish taco.
Yeah, and then ruined the fish taco vendor.
Oh yeah, and then Vecna turned the fish taco vendor undead. And then we're just trying to figure out what the hell to do, and something is crawling out of the ocean.
You skipped over one very, very big important
I
part.
have
Oh.
something.
Yeah, something happened to Myron that we don't quite know what yet.
Also, Vecna has her spell book.
So my notes are Thorax working with the Queen. That's like recalling that. We headed to Gilmore's, ran into Jax, who mentioned that dragons are taking over each part of the region.
Oh yeah, there was a first half to that session.
Northern Dragon taking the Northern Realm past Dune Rock. Black Dragon, the Narrow Valley. Green Dragon, mountains around Palo Grove, which is the Western Lands. Blue Dragon up near Icehaven. We recognize that these are chromatic dragons, the same 5 colors as Tiamat's 5 heads. And Tiamat had 5 lieutenants, Thordak being one of them. And then I have in my notes, whoops, we accidentally released Vecna into the world. Turns out he was.
Whoops.
Yeah. And then after some discussion with Vecna, he left towards Icehaven. And you're right. I didn't put the note down, but.
Oh, so he
Myron.
left.
Yeah. He wasn't like mad at us because like we let him out. But we were also very like, I don't know, disgruntled towards him, but we didn't go too far. And then Myron said,
it could have gone either way. We could have started a fight, but we didn't.
yeah, Myron said she wanted power at any cost or something like that.
Not at any cost.
As long as it wouldn't kill her. And then,
The risk for power was greater than the reward. Nope, less than the reward. You got power.
What?
I think that's a good summary.
That's what happened.
So Vecna's gone.
Well, he walked off the beach.
That's what I meant.
Very
But
like
we have brought Vecna back to this world.
yeah, who had been locked away.
Which is
previously.
what we wanted. That was our goal, right?
So-
no,
Okay.
not even bringing a mess.
I don't know what your ML was.
So with that, I think as mentioned, as you guys are kind of reeling after the realization of what you guys had done, putting together the incantation to anchor a teleportation or a plane shifting portal for Vecna, and having the conversation and he left, you guys are all catching your breath on the beach when the ocean to the south starts to lap up. Stronger and stronger breezes are coming as you start to see a figure emerge from the ocean. A tall, lanky figure. And as it does, catching your attention, you see this thing with long, dark hair that leads all the way down the back. As you kind of see it come into focus, that hair quickly turns to long, thick, ropey strands. And as it gets closer, you realize those strands are, in fact, tentacles. As this large face starts to open, mouth sideways with teeth agape, kind of like the predator creature, for lack of a better word, opens up, looking to Riki. You have it. Give it back. As you see this thing approaching, you start to see a head, a second head, a third head, following up, flanking behind it. Creatures that seem to be a mix,
multi-bear?
a heterogeneous mix of aquatic creatures, clams, mollusks, shells, all forming together to pull together into some humanoid type form.
Is it like a smoothie?
Yes. There you go.
Oh my genius! Oh, genius
And-
picture.
God damn it.
And I'm going to.
This is the worst callback in a century.
Oh, wait, I get it. Okay.
I'm gonna send you the link for the owl bear, and let's roll initiative.
Wait, so is this Ukatawa?
Maybe he's friendly.
We need another laptop.
Are you Ukatawa?
As you
For
say
owl
that,
Okay.
Cool.
as you say that,
Maybe you're on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. That was where the broth was.
yeah. As you say that, you start to hear a light thumping of drums off the coast. Just a
Drums. Drums off the coast.
Away, away.
That wasn't my reference, but that's fair.
I like it though.
There you go. As the sound of drums on the shore mixed in with the wave action on the beach, you see these creatures standing aggressively towards you as the center one mouth opens up and it starts to roar. Give it back. Let's roll initiative, and I'm gonna go around and see what everybody rolled.
Hold on, I'm having a problem here.
Yep.
Settings, and can I just, how do I do this?
Have the whip. Whip, potato chip.
Whip potato chip.
Girls, finally down.
Is that a natural 20 there, Riki?
No, dirty.
Okay, Ellen. I'm just gonna take Ellen out of this. There we go. Shiri.
It's 19.
Next up.
Oh, here.
11.
Myron.
I haven't rolled yet.
We're having some technical difficulties. How did you get?
Like device.
This is.
There we go. Okay, thank you.
Oh, Steam has finished downloading crap game.
There you go.
Powered by Unity. Who's Clay Golem? Giant wolf spider?
That's just the user.
Not a bloodhawk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh god. Okay, initiative. I have a. Thank you for being patient. We're trying our best.
17.
No worries. 17.
D&D is all about patience. Nothing happens fast in D&D.
11 for me.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Riki, as you see this, you're kind of the first to react as you see this creature walking up to you.
Oh my god, that's a lot of them.
On initiative 20, I'm going to say you get to go first. What would you like to do?
So many.
I'm gonna pull. I know they didn't respond to me, but I'm gonna pull the whip, like, kind of move my cape, like do that thing where I go, whoa, like show my weapon, and then I like pull it out, and I just want to see if their eyes are following it or not, because I don't know if they're here for it or not, but that's my guess.
As you do, you immediately get the sense that as you pull the whip out, that the eyes of this thing snap to focus on it. As it's raising its hand, its hand shifts and points to your hand where you're holding the whip, rather than just you in general.
So
Everybody was looking down.
nobody's like, how would Riki react in terms of? I rolled a 1 on this whip, so I know that Cameron knows like the story behind the whip. Am I compelled to give it over, or am I like, no, like this is still my fucking whip?
That roll wasn't necessarily how you feel. It's how powerful the force coming to get you was going to be.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Okay, I thought it was like against the whip in terms of like what it could get me to do. So it sounds more so just like the Lord of the Rings, where like they know where the ring is, basically.
Yeah, that's
So-
a good insight. Your passive insight would figure that out. All right, so what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, so I've already got the whip out, so let's have some fun with it. I'm gonna whoop I'm gonna like whip this guy in the face who's looking right at me.
All right. So the whip's got I think 10 feet range. So you do have to get a little closer, but you can you can certainly get up to him and just whip him with that.
Are these are 5 feet each, right? Each square?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's within range then. And so he's plus 10. Oh my god, why did I roll so bad? Only a 13 for the first hit.
13. That will hit.
Okay.
So how much damage?
9 damage.
Okay. As you hear the and the hissing of the whip as it comes up, you see the multi-heads start to split. It says, yes, yes, lean into it as it bites into this thing, and you see the instead of like the whip cracking, it's the head of the snake that just takes like those quick bites as the fangs get towards it.
I like it. I'm gonna be like empowered by that and attack again. Okay. My second attack. All right. I rolled a 17 for that, which will hit. And 10 damage.
10 damage. All right. As you do 10 damage to this guy, it snaps. Takes a couple bites in. As you do that, you start to see, whether it's the cool breeze of the evening, because we're like kind of right after the sun is set at night, the cool air, you start to see almost like a foggy marine layer rolling in.
Get that wind mixing down to the surface, so you get those extra nighttime gusts. I like it.
There you go. As the marine air rolls in, for now it is lightly obscured, but that fog kind of flowing in around you is slowly getting thicker and thicker. But Shiri, you're up next. Myron, you're on deck.
I have a quick question about how one spell works, but I don't necessarily think this is what I want to cast. But last time I got Gust Barrier, and I don't know if that's a reaction or not.
Gust Barrier?
Yeah, it says it's at will. I cast it at will. And
does it say reaction?
No, it doesn't say reaction.
Does it say in the time column?
The cantrip cast is at will. Casting time 1 action.
1 action. There you go. That's what you're.
So it's just I can do it whenever.
It's an action. It's not a reaction.
Okay, got it. Okay. So I'm gonna start with Thunder Wave, and I'm going to move. Wait, I was here. Can I go here?
Yeah.
I can get I'd like to get these 3 guys.
Okay.
With Thunder Wave, and they have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
What do I have to beat?
15.
15? All right. Okay, so roll your damage.
9.
9.
Yeah.
As you blast out, you just hear a big echo 300 feet wide. That this just noise overwhelms the beating of the drums that you hear off the shore. After Riki said Ukatoa, and you hear on the wind this thunderous burst blast out. You see this creature here seems to rebuff the attack, while the other 2 get blasted back into the ocean, and you just see their corpses floating on the water.
Okay, cool. And I'll end my turn there.
Okay. If that's your turn, Myron, you're up next.
So question for just like a straight up spell casting question.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my book last session and I haven't attuned to the other one yet.
Correct.
Does that mean all of my spells are incapable or just my wizard spells?
Your wizard spells. So just your wizard spells. Your cantrips you know by heart, so you don't need your book for your cantrips. And just your wizard spells that you had written in that book. If you had any,
okay.
And I'll be
we'll talk about the details, but that's all I needed for now. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna move closer to the front. about 5. Oops, wrong one. 4, 10, 15, 20, just in between Shiri and Riki. And Myron's just going to reach into her pouch and pull out a bag of fine powder. It's kind of like, it's a little bit tinted from some of the food coloring that she keeps in there with it. It's like a greenish purple hue, kind of like the Northern Lights.
Oh.
She whips it out and throws it over the 3 in the middle, the long-haired guy, and the 2 on either side. They're going to need to make a save. A Dex 16 save as she casts Fairy Fire.
Ooh. All right. Yes.
You guys see the Northern Lights last night?
No, we didn't, but I saw lots of good pictures.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay, so jumping over here. So, fairy fire on these.
The 3, it's a 20-foot cube.
Okay, so this one's fairy fired. This one's fairy fired. This one is not.
Okay, and one in the middle saved.
I'll do the purple. Purple and
Perfect.
green. And then get rid of the yellow.
Nice.
There you go.
I was looking for it.
There you go. Those 2 are fairy fired.
Yay.
Nice.
As you cast this, now everybody looking at these creatures, they seem to be lit up, and it's almost like their weak points have been revealed to you. As you can, you feel like you have a bit of an easier time hitting these if you choose to attack them.
The purple and green one.
Oh, that's my turn.
Oh, that's advantage and I can't go easy.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So for everybody, advantage on the attack for attack rolls, and they cannot benefit from being invisible.
Advantage on attack rolls?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. I don't have. I have that. Oh, I didn't put it in. Anyway, okay, I'll just use this. Okay, so you start to see Myron as you're looking over your right shoulder, where Shiri had just blasted those 2 creatures away. You start to see another figure rising up. Now, ignore the fact that it's a model from something else. You see this. Like,
I know that model.
you see this like half woman, half fish rising up from the ocean. Right.
What is going on?
What the fuck?
Let's just take a break there.
That took me a second to I thought it was just a cutout of Eric, and I realized this is like the background was our background.
Now that's inaccurate because I did not have that much facial hair.
You know, there's a zoom filter where you can add it on manually.
Is there a zoom filter with no?
Beards.
You can touch up facial hair. I was playing with it last week.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
All right, so just continuing on. As you see this creature rising up, it has tendrils, kind of like the figure in the center. However, these tendrils, instead of being blackish, they're green. And this half woman, half fish rising up with long nails, almost like claws coming from their fingers, is going to charge out towards Shiri.
I thought so.
I cast shield.
Okay, all right. So
It hasn't even attacked you yet.
I'm assuming.
it's gonna attack you. Ooh. If it's,
Do you know if it was delivered by me?
I said it was. So it's gonna try and swipe at you twice as it brings one bladed hand claw down at you. You dodge out of the way. What's your AC?
Okay, so just point of order in a sense of last game. Remember my AC was going to go up by 1, I think, because you improved my dress?
Yeah, did we add that in?
We didn't add it in, so it should be 13, and then my shield gives me 5, so I should be at 18.
Okay, so the second strike does hit you.
Okay.
But you do stop the first one as the shield blocks the first swing. The second swing comes in and slashes at you for 13 points of slashing damage as it comes in, and you take these cuts right across the dress itself. It's gonna
I
look.
just
Go ahead.
it says there's a section that says override your AC. Can I just do that?
Yeah.
Not letting me.
However, as it claws into you, you hear the main creature. He's over here, and this womanly figure, this woman looks over to you. The head swings over. These hair-like tendrils, these thick, ropey tendrils, all rise up, and you see its eyes start to glow at Riki. I need Riki to make a Constitution saving throw as these eyes glowing a purplish black, and this head made of snakes rises up, much like the whip that you're holding.
Ooh.
15.
15.
It's pretty good.
What'd you say, Sean?
Whoopah.
Whoopah!
Papa.
All right, you're able to kind of avert your gaze just to avoid the effects of this thing as it tries to lock in its vision on you. That's going to be its turn. Naxa, you're up. You're up next. Raise, you're on deck.
So is there still drums?
Yeah, you still hear the. Thump.
Okay, did all your stuff get
All my stuff got unequipped and untuned.
Yeah, sorry. I had this issue the other day too. All my
Yeah.
stuff did.
Don't know.
It doesn't matter. Keep going.
What happened?
Nothing.
Just to check for everybody that
Yeah,
your gear is equipped and attuned.
and attuned.
Because my Tuesday character, all the stuff got unequipped and unattuned, and then this character as well, Andrea. Got the
Weird.
But continue.
Yeah.
I just noticed that now.
Boom, 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 boom,
I wonder if it's a mobile thing.
boom, 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 boom.
I don't think so.
I was on desktop on Tuesday.
What does this
Oh,
little
okay.
box mean?
So I with that dancing or that hot beat that I can hear, I cast Otto's irresistible dance.
Hot beat. Hot beat.
Hot beat, and I actually get them to start dancing because we're on the beach. I thought immediately of what we call the sailor's hornpipe.
Okay.
So they start dancing the sailor's hornpipe.
How many targets?
It's only one, unfortunately.
So who are you targeting?
So I'm gonna target. I feel like bat dude.
Okay.
Kind of looks like a bat, right?
Sure.
He's kind of the head honcho
Okay,
here.
so he's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. He needs to beat something.
13.
All right, you start to see this humanoid, and as you like do your dance, he seems almost
does
like
it, right? Yeah.
lockstep with you, and he seems to know the sailors.
Wait, keep going.
And
Someone.
then at one point he like salutes,
Yeah,
but
which
then
is
keeps
part of it.
going.
Mhm.
So
That's adorable.
it's like you see him dancing.
Which one is this?
The one in the middle, the
Nice.
main one is dancing. I'll put it in a blue, like the sailor hornpipe outfit. All right. So, Naxa, that's your turn. Unless you're moving, doing anything else, I'm gonna go over to Raise.
I'm gonna move behind. I'm gonna flank. So
You're gonna flank Riki.
Riki.
You're flanking me right now.
I just like using the word and it sounds cool.
All right. And then bonus action for inspiration or anything.
Who's going next?
Raise is going next.
We're all going next when you.
Oh, give it to me.
What'd you
Just
say?
give it to somebody.
Don't give it to me.
I'm gonna have to. I actually want to give it to Sherry for 2 reasons. I'm gonna give a point of inspiration to Sherry. But what is that? It's a what's the thingy again? I haven't done this in a while. A 1 bonus action, 1d10.
Noise.
If Lachelle's giving out points of inspiration, can I give Cam a point of inspiration?
No.
So I give the inspiration for 2 reasons. One, she's
No.
next to the weird witch creepy girl, and 2, her costume was really sweet on Saturday.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, Raise. What are you doing?
I would like there to be reasons for anytime we give another player something in game.
I like that.
And I say, "You go, girlfriend."
I like it.
And it's problematic.
I'm problematic. See, then I do this like.
Okay, cool.
All right. I am exhausted, and I'm going to just kind of like grab Finn's arm and kind of throw him behind me and move 20 feet, I think. 20, right there. Taking off the mask as I go, and I'm going to grab hold of one of the prayer beads and cast Bless on Shiri, Myron, and Riki. They're the closest.
Wait, what's your reason? Okay.
Definitely on Riki. Shiri's too close, and you look sickly, and I think you need some protection.
That has no effect.
Is Bless 1d?
No. She's-
Okay.
So you all feel like this little like icy hot kind of aura surround you, and
Hot, hot.
I'm gonna stay right there.
Cool.
Is that 1d4?
It's a D4 to attacks and saves.
And so we also have advantage on attacks now, right?
Against the two that are lit up.
Yeah.
And
The two flanking bad boy.
Bad boy. Okay. Well, speaking of the two, it'll be their turn. You see, so Shiri, you see this one rush right by you, not even trying to attack you, as this sea spawny creature seems to be making a beeline for Riki.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
It did not exit your melee range yet, so unfortunately not.
Also, you use shield.
And for sake of ease, I'm gonna go like this.
It's T-pose.
And 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Riki, get out of there.
Yep.
They're all
Riki,
going to
get
attack. They're all going to attack Riki. Right.
Yeah, that's
Eric's just mad because his character died.
Oh, you were supposed to say
Jesus.
anything.
I heard that. That's sad.
First attack, you see this thing come up to you, and as you get the sense of like salt water brine. You see like a cobbling of it's like almost like seaweed that's holding this figure together into its form, but there's like mollusks and shells, there's crabs, there's like sea cucumbers and amoeba that are like just
Are there barnacles?
Barnacles.
Yeah, barnacles, like all just cobbled together that make up this creature as it tries to swing into you with just like a wet, moist, hardened tentacle of an arm. The
Gross.
first one swings towards you, but your dexterity lets you kind of dodge out of it as you do like a backwards matrix style dodge. The
Okay,
second,
hold up. I want to use Riki is gonna smile, and as they're like all crowding around him, because he's like, "Fucking, I got this, bro." That first one missed, so I'm gonna react
okay.
and use parry, or not parry. Sorry, I lost it. I just had it. There it is. Riposte.
Hmm.
So it missed me, so I can use a reaction to expend one superiority die. Make a melee weapon attack against it.
Advantage.
And I'll use my whip, I guess, because I still got my whip out.
As you riposte the swing with your own swing of a whip.
Rolled the wrong thing. Oh, it's funny. It's the same roll. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And now, do I get to add the bless to this?
Don't. It was to the roll,
Yeah.
but don't worry about
Any
it.
attacks or
That
saves.
damage, when it hit and that damage, you see it just slams through it as it just kind of shatters, and you see the viscera of mollusks and barnacles, mussels all hit the beach, and a wave of water kind of comes up and pulls
Hit
it
the
back into the
beach.
ocean. The second one is going to swing towards you. That one is going to do the same thing and miss as it swings again towards you. Are you doing anything else on this?
I don't think I can use. I just realized I can't use, like,
You can only use one, right?
I have one reaction, so.
The third one is actually going to swing in. What's your AC?
16.
16, yeah. So this third one, you finally feel this tendril hit you as you get smacked by it.
It might be 17. Would 17 stop it?
No.
Okay.
As you,
Just because Sean's right, all my stuff is unequipped, and I'm trying to get it all set up. But go ahead.
it was a 21 to hit.
Yeah, it's actually 18. My studded leather wasn't. I missed that. My studded leather wasn't
Oh,
equipped.
interesting. So yeah, make sure all your gear's on.
Yeah, it was all unequipped except for like one thing.
Okay, so I need you to make a strength. Where is it? No, there's no.
Oh, there's no check. Just happens.
Yeah. So
He just dies.
as this thing hits you, you feel it kind of fall over your shoulder and then like snap into itself, kind of forming back into the form as you feel yourself pulled into it, and you are grappled by it. Grappled and restrained, and the third one's going to attack you now with advantage since you're grappled.
Bad boy. Who named him Bad Boy?
Oh,
And that one actually just misses altogether as it swings wide in the chaos, probably from
The grapple like pulls it away from the swing.
Yeah. So that's
you're grappled and restrained by one of them?
Yes. And that will end their turn. However, you see two more rising up from the water.
Rise up.
All right. Next up in the order, this fog that's kind of rolled in, this mist. It's their turn. As the fog, you start to see the fog form into a thicker pocket. While it's lightly obscured around, there's a pocket of fog that forms, and it almost looks like a fist of cold, congealed air. As this fist is going to swing, I'm going to roll to see who it punches.
It's a localized area of low pressure. Look out.
So as this fist comes in, Shiri, you still have your shield up, so it's going to swing out towards you, kind of coming up from the water.
How much your shield last?
I'm checking.
Okay, so as you see this, you see Shiri just get pummeled by this fog that almost seems to freeze right before it makes contact with Shiri. Shiri, you are hit by this. It breaks through your shield, almost like it forms through your shield. And you are going to...
Ooh.
You're going to take 60 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whoa!
Yeah.
6-0.
Yeah.
From fog?
Was it a critical hit?
Sorry, I should have said that. Yeah, it was a nat 20.
No, it's not.
Okay, so 30 bludgeoning damage as Raze is able to reduce this effect and kind of at the last second just throw up some of her energy, controlling the cold a little bit as it slows it down just before it makes impact, but you still take 30 bludgeoning damage, Shiri.
Where did this come from?
The fog is washed over the entire beach. You are all in the fog. Basically, the entire beach is wrapped up by this fog. That'll bring us to the top of the order. Riki, you are up next.
I thought Riki just went.
No, Riki reacted.
Oh.
Who named it Medusa? That's really good.
I did because that's what it is.
Oh, that's really good.
nice name, Eric. Where'd you...
In terms of my blind sight dagger, am I attuned to that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Do I have blind sight from it?
Yeah.
So do I need to, like, I asked this before and I can't remember. It just needs to be on me, right?
Yep.
I don't need to be wielding it?
Correct.
So I close my eyes so Medusa can't get me.
Correct.
I can still, like, see everybody, right?
Yeah, just everything within 30 feet of you.
Cool.
Fine. I'm surrounded by like 30 guys, and none of them are Medusa, but just to be safe, I'm gonna close my eyes and go into bat mode. And I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Riki
Riki channeling his inner Shiri.
No, I'm not gonna cast Thunder Wave. I'm gonna cast. That's an action, isn't it? Okay, I'll cast Thunderwave. I wanted to cast Dimension Door to get out of there, but that's a full action. Nah, fuck it. Dimension Door. I'm gonna cast Dimension Door. I have Action Surge. Let's do this. I'm casting Dimension Door, and I'm gonna take myself over to Medusa.
Okay, yeah. You do that. Pop,
I'm
pop.
gonna Action Surge,
Okay.
and I'm going to stab her with the Styrium Stiletto. No, sorry, with the Diffusal Dagger.
Okay.
Get her.
Probably roll something, eh? And I have advantage on that.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Hello.
Okay, well, I'll use my inspiration.
All right.
But but it's worse, so I'll take the 17.
17.
Yeah, to hit.
As you bring in your blade, you make purchase as you kind of appear behind
Oh, and a 1d4.
And a D4.
Well, you hit with your dagger as you,
Okay.
you find purchases that the 17 certainly hits. Roll your damage and then roll the effect. And Shiri,
God damn it.
you're
I rolled a 1.
one damage.
1 damage, but at least I get the effect.
You add your dex to that, right?
Oh, I forgot all about. I haven't been doing that in probably ever. Like ever.
Guys, come on.
It's on your character sheet.
Because I just clicked the. Oh no, sorry, you're right. It is adding the dex. It is adding the dex.
Okay.
It's doing that automatically.
So
All right.
roll the damage.
Yeah, so it's 6 total. The plus
Okay.
5 is coming from my dex.
Gotcha.
And the effect is speed is halved,
Got it.
-2 penalty. You got all that? Okay.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can't do any legendary bonus actions.
Shiri, you're up.
All right. I would like to cast a 4th level Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
That will be 4 flames, four missiles, I think. And I'm going to put 2 on the 2 directly beside me.
4th level, Courtney?
Yeah.
I think it's more than that.
Did I read it wrong?
It's 3 plus 2 per level higher, so
1 additional ray for each slot above second, so I should be 5 then.
5. Yeah.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So which one has? I'm assuming the one that Cam just did, the Fishwoman Medusa. She's got lower.
She's the lowered AC.
Yeah.
But does that look at AC? That doesn't look at AC. It's
Yeah, it
spell.
does.
It's a spell attack.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah. I'll do 3 on her and 2 on the zombie fish.
Okay.
Zombie fish.
Zombie
Who's
fish. So I have advantage still on one of them, or no?
Only the one that's got the purple green circle around it.
Okay. Well, I had a 22. So let me see what the advantage.
Let's do the 3 on Medusa first.
All right, 26 for the advantage roll and 22 for the non-advantage roll.
That's two rolls, and you didn't have it. Okay, so first one on this dude here, the advantage roll. Let's just get that out of the way. What's your damage?
20. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm sorry. 8
Okay.
for each flame. So that would be 16.
So against the zombie guy that you're shooting, that'll kill him.
Okay. Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
do your 3 rolls against Medusa.
Okay. 18. So 25. Ooh, that is not gonna. Can I use my inspiration to re-roll that one?
Yep.
I have like an actual inspiration, so I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Wait.
What's an actual inspiration?
Like one that lets me re-roll, not a 1d10.
Oh.
26, so 25, 26, and 18. Plus, I can use my one. No, you were gonna say all hits. So
All
that's
3 of
good.
those.
I go with
No, I didn't say it yet.
all 3 of those hit. Roll your damage for the
Alright.
three rays against Medusa.
Ugh, I don't like that damage. I want to do it again. I'm gonna use my features and traits to re-roll.
Pick a pull.
Okay.
All right, as you see Shiri blast the one cobbling of sea life just gets melted as she turns around and throws 3 more shots into Medusa.
Seven.
How much damage?
7.
Total?
No, for each one. Do I roll them each separately?
3 separate,
Yes.
I think.
Oh, so then the other one, I should do another one for the other hit for the other guy, but he already died. Never mind, it's fine. Okay. 7.
You sounded like me on my turn. All over the
7,
place.
7, and 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
That was a journey.
Love it. Okay, so that I'm gonna say that ends your turn, Myron. You're next.
That's fair.
You're well.
Courtney's
yes.
cut. How come the zombie guy didn't go away though? He should be gone.
The one beside you?
Yeah, zombie fish should be dead. You said he died.
Yeah, there's the 2. The one that you had advantage on, the one that you didn't, and then there.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Medusa. Medusa.
It's
Get ready.
it head swings around towards you with the snake eyes.
This is gonna be a Medusi. As I pull out my ladle and whip over a rock at her using catapult.
Oh no.
It's okay. Is it? Why did I roll 2 dice?
Why did you roll with the name?
I don't know. Why did I? I'm so
I don't know.
confused. I'm just gonna re-roll.
Roll one more. 1 dice. Why not 2? One.
Jesus fuck. No.
We should
I roll a 2.
This is a round for
This is around for the ages, guys.
yikers.
Would there be a reason to roll 2? No, we wouldn't have advantage on this.
Why are you asking me?
I don't know. Courtney rolled with advantage.
And one of them had advantage.
The 2
Courtney
fairy
did
fire
not-
dragon.
That threw me off.
Are you okay?
This isn't even a. What the fuck am I doing? This isn't even an attack roll. Oh my god, I'm broken. I'm using catapult. That's what I'm trying to do, but it's a dex save.
sound like
You need to roll.
All right, so
That 4th level.
What just happened?
I don't know.
okay, so you dex save against Medusa.
Medusa.
It failed, so roll your damage.
26.
Love it. Yes.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god.
26 damage.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh.
Bludgeoning, if that means anything.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
a lot. It's just a lot to take in.
I'm so confused.
Well,
That's my finish.
Oh.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so with that, the Medusa is gonna get hit by this big stone as it snarls and throws its head towards you. It shrieks out the it's gonna move around and attack you for that big strike, Myra.
All right. Is it looking beat up or bloodied at all yet?
Looks fine. As it is going to swing into Myron, it's going to make 2 claw strikes, much like it did against Shuri, but came against some resistance given her shield.
I don't think I can do anything.
The first, what's your AC?
Not much. Okay, let me take my reactions.
Yeah, one of the strikes is going to come in and hit you. As it claws into you, you can feel this almost like needles of razor sharp claws pierce into you and start rending your skin on your shoulder and your arm, as you can feel its salty breath right up at you. You are going to take 13 points of slashing damage as it drags that claw against you, and you're going to make a Constitution saving throw as it's staring right at you.
Plus a
into
4.
Okay.
1 dice.
Thank you.
Plus a d4.
That's pretty good. 18 plus modifiers, so
You-
that's
You're able to, yeah, you're good. As you close your eyes, you're able to kind of avert your gaze just before her glare catches you.
Cool.
Maxa, you're up next. As you notice
What's
the
The advantage effect, I don't even remember what that's called anymore. Fairy fire falls off.
Yeah, no, they're gone anyways.
yeah,
Both of them?
they're both dead.
Oh shit.
I realize they're both dead.
Oh.
Sorry. I'll stop.
I love it.
Had a hard day. It's okay.
All right. So as this creature attacks, Naxa, you look over to the bat boy who has stopped his
not doing
dancing.
You don't know what I'm doing yet.
He missed. Well, I'm just letting you know. You notice that he's stopped his
Oh,
his
he rolled
merriment
against it?
and has stopped dancing. But you definitely notice that it took his last turn to actually stop dancing. Kind of he screwed up a step and like is frustrated himself that he screwed up the step and has just lost his place in the song. So he just stopped.
That.
It's embarrassing, but it's your go.
One time I was dancing on swords and I hit the swords and then I just put them in the right spot and then kept dancing even though I was completely disqualified. But I was embarrassed, but I kept going. So I yell out to everybody.
That's good.
I'm trying to think of what I remember what I can do. And then I
Turn into an owl.
create this huge wave behind
Nice.
I would say the like 5 guys. Let me you can kind of see where my like cursor is. So like right this guy, these
Okay.
guys, it's like this wave, this tidal wave.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Your cursor.
meant to be like a huge tidal wave that's coming onto them.
You see the tidal wave from like deep impact. You start to see the water receding from the shore as it builds into this big tidal wave as it's washing up towards the group. What do you say?
Please.
It says,
I know they have to make a save.
I don't know what save it is though.
It's a wisdom save.
It doesn't say it on here.
No, they have to make a investigation check
What?
on their turn, so they don't react to it because it's as you see, basically the water is starting to pull away from, and this big wave is coming up. 150-foot cube. Yeah,
it's
so it's
150
basically this
foot wave.
whole beach.
You're gonna
is
kill us all.
receding as it's starting to rise up, and it's working its way over. But I think that'll be your turn. We'll deal with it as
But when I say that, does that give them an advantage on their own?
what do you say? What do you tell them?
I told my group, like, remember what I can do to try to say it without saying that it's not real. So I don't know if that helps them.
Oh, it's not real?
I got it.
It's a hallucinatory train.
Oh.
Hallucinatory train. So
Okay.
it's fake.
Can't you actually just move water yourself?
Not to that degree. Like I wanted it
Gotcha.
to be.
That was her last character.
Yeah.
I'm getting them all mixed up.
All right, cool. Are you doing anything else with your bonus action?
What does that do to them?
They have to like basically on their turn they're gonna see if they believe it or not.
Do we get like advantage on that from the hint?
That's
or
what I'm
like-
wondering. Like from that hint.
I'm gonna say like you can tell them that it's fake and then they're fine.
But when they figure it out too, that's why we're.
Wait, Lee.
Stop.
Oh yeah, good call. I forgot about this. Everyone, this is fake. This is not real. Every time you think it's real, just remember, I can do this. I can do this spell. This is not real.
What a weird way to say I'm going to cast the spell.
Well, I'm doing it quickly.
Yes, that was much quicker than I'm casting hallucinatory wave.
Well, I'm trying to be like calming. Like this isn't real. This is fake. Oh no.
Stop, it's coming from me.
I got to the end, it was all fucking copied.
Alright, so we hit that level.
It's evolving. All right. All right. So perfect. If there's anything else you want to do with your turn,
Stop it. Go to the map.
yeah.
I'm just sharing it with the other group because I feel like.
It's just so
This
much.
is coming from me. It's not coming from me.
No, you've lost your innocence, Andrea.
All right.
I'm looking for pages on my computer.
Raise, you're up next.
Oh my god. I'm crying. How do you, okay. Are these peoples, all of these peoples, can I still see them or is the fog blocking them?
It's so think of it as you're enveloped by the fog. You can see across the beach, basically within the fight. It gets thick in areas basically where you notice that it got thick right before it attacked, and that was kind of like opaque and couldn't be seen through. But otherwise, you are completely enveloped by this fog, but it doesn't obscure your vision. It's more like knee-level marine layer.
Got it. Okay, great. Thank you. So these guys that are all the fish people, including Medusa and Bat Boy, are they all looking kind of undead-esque? Not sure.
You can give me a nature check quickly.
Ooh, yes, please.
Wait, why is Finn a compass?
I didn't have a picture for Finn.
Let's see. 9.
Within the chaos of everything going on and this giant wave coming, it's too hard to kind of figure out whether they're undead or not.
That's fine.
There's
Okay,
a wave.
so it's a hallucinatory terrain.
Gotcha.
What I'm gonna do then, like keeping one hand holding on to Finn, I'm gonna move myself, I guess, kind of right in this area where I can still see everybody. Yeah, that's fine. And I am going to kind of like slash my other hand through the air towards Medusa, who just took a chunk out of Myron, and call down this like bolt of radiant light
Okay.
at that level. And I think I have to roll. It's been a really long time.
Oh, it's okay. It's tough. So
That's going to be a. Add to it.
did you bless yourself?
No, I did not bless myself.
Wait.
20 spell attack. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so that's going to be. I do not like this on mobile. 5d6.
It's not bad.
As you bring this radiant energy down towards it.
15. 13. Nope. 18 points of radiant damage.
18 points, and that's on the
Medusa.
The Medusa.
Yeah.
All right. As you strike it for 18 radiant damage.
Nice.
Miranda never got the ice cream.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's
Uh-oh.
sitting out. It's probably like the apartment
You
main
said
floor.
it was delivered.
They delivered. They dropped it off, and they buzzed up. But
That's not good.
oh well.
Somebody got it.
Somebody got it.
It might be just sitting at the main floor.
It might be. Anywho.
It's been sitting there for an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I messaged her directly. You put it on the.
All right.
On the fridge.
Okay, so Raze, are you doing anything else on your turn?
Nope. That's it.
Okay. Just do one roll for it. Okay, so all of these creatures start to panic at the sight of this water receding. As they turn to look, they look panic and start making their way away from the shore. Naxa, you'll get an opportunity attack if you wish to take it.
Shoot, I don't want them near the shore or away from the water.
Myron and Raze, you'll get opportunity attacks. Should
But
you
what's
wish to take it.
what's the
Yeah. I'll take
wave
it.
doing?
It's just coming. It looks like it's coming in.
So
to-
they're
to
running
crash.
away from it?
Yeah.
But Bat Boy isn't?
I haven't rolled that boy yet.
Medusa's running away too.
One of them ran past us. We can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
And then-
Someone did call my doorbell, but I ignored it because I wasn't expecting anyone. And I muted the conversation. Yeah, you should have messaged Miranda directly.
All right. Well, and then Medusa is going to just head straight up the shore.
I will swing at Medusa.
Okay.
I want to swing at people.
Yeah. Go for it.
Who am I swinging at?
Naxa, Raze, Myron, you guys each get an opportunity attack. Shiri, you would get one too. So basically,
Yay!
everybody but Riki gets to.
I missed mine earlier when Medusa moved away.
It's a 5-point stab.
5 points on Medusa.
I'm assuming a 24 hit.
Yeah.
Sorry, a 25 plus.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit Medusa?
With the lowered AC, yes.
Lower it.
Yeah.
I hit 24 to hit
Yep.
and 17 damage.
What did you hit with?
I cantrip of firebolt.
So it's an opportunity attack, unless I don't think you have Warcaster, but it has to be a weapon. That you
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
Oh, really? You can only. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that you did that.
Two bludgeoning from the staff hit as she passes me.
Well, you're well with your staff. What do you?
I will.
You don't have a staff, do you?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Okay.
I don't have anything equipped, so I can just do an unarmed strike.
Yep. So you just slap her.
Punch her.
I slapped her.
7.
I only get 10.
Unfortunately, that does not hit as the Medusa starts to run up. They all panic. Let's see.
I want to get mine too.
The Bat Boy is not panicked, and it'll be his turn. So as he does, it's a fake, you fools, and he starts to screech a very.
Christopher Horse.
As he starts to screech, it starts to burn your ears. I need everybody to make a.
Wait, don't I get an opportunity attack?
I thought you took it.
No.
Go for it. Roll it. It's against one of the creatures. As they
I'm
come up.
going to ram up against one of those creatures.
Okay. As it makes this big screech, everybody on the beach needs to
Wait,
make a
I did
wisdom.
an 18. Ramming.
Yes, that'll hit. Wisdom saving throw as this screech bellows out across the beach.
Myron, Riki, Shiri, you have a D4 added to your save.
For the beach screech.
The beach screech. You all got screeched in.
21 total with that D4.
What was the save again?
With
Um,
22.
Good.
Oh, I got a.
A D4.
Oh, that was a 7. Okay. Ooh, I only got 10.
24.
24. Shiri, you had 10,
I only had 10. Yeah.
and then Naxa, what was your?
14.
Okay.
Actually, can I add Nax's inspiration roll die to mine? This one as well.
Yep.
I'll
You have 14.
Oops.
That's a D100. That's not allowed.
No, that's not what I meant to do.
All right.
17.
Okay. Good thing you did that. So you all succeeded.
Yay.
Woo!
Oh.
I yell, I'm not afraid of you!
And as you like yell that out, you hear in your head, "You will be."
Oh, you will be.
Don't like that.
God, he's such a bad boy.
All right. So that was its turn.
Anytime I can get a Star Wars reference in, he'll do it.
There you go.
You put that, and then all of a sudden, like, Disney, like, lawyers will drop from the ceiling.
All right. Now the fog's turn. The fog is going to take a range swing.
The who? The fog?
What do you mean?
Fog starts to coalesce. I believe you've all used your reaction at this point, so it's gonna just check it.
Sorry, is it one reaction per round?
Yeah.
On your turn, you get it back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I have my reaction then.
So as the fog coalesces, it's going to fuck me. It's gonna punch Finn.
No!
Who still has his reaction?
Where the hell's Finn? Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Oh
That's a nat 20.
Huh.
How much health does Finn have? Yeah, it's not that much. As you see Finn get knocked out unconscious as he flies across the beach into the tree, slamming up against the tree and slumping down unconscious. You see-
This is gonna be the third time that we have to go and save his butt.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
no. She just went to check and there's nothing.
Aw. Someone got an ice cream.
Yeah.
They might have not left it.
Yeah.
Aww.
All right. Well, carrying on, we will go back up to the top of the round. Riki, you're up.
Everybody's really far away from me except for Bat Boy. Do I have an idea after seeing a few rounds of combat who's in charge here?
You definitely get the sense that it's Bat Boy.
Man, why did I attack Medusa then? Come on. I'm gonna run up to Bat Boy. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think I have 30. Yeah, I have 30. And I'm going to trip him.
Okay.
I tripped that fool. So, oh, sorry. Actually, first I just have to hit with a weapon attack. But yeah, I hit with it first. So I'm gonna attack him with I don't know. I'll just use diffuse.
Cam's giving up on duty. I don't know.
No, I'm gonna attack him with Serum Stiletto,
Okay.
which is a poisonous dagger. And do I have 1d4 to attacks here still?
I believe so.
Thought for some reason I thought that got lost. Well, 24 total.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a tripping attack. So that's
So how much damage, and then how much? What's the save for the tripping attack?
well, I add the since I hit. When you hit with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to add the total to the damage roll. And if the target is larger or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw, DC 17.
Okay.
Better not beat a 17.
Okay, so roll the damage as you see your leg sweep coming up through it. Or I guess with your dagger, your arm sweep with your dagger, cutting its legs out from underneath it. You see it swing over and fall to the ground as it gets lapped up with water. Some of the waves cresting in against it as you knock it on its back. How much damage?
It is, I rolled a 1 again, so 6 plus 7, so 13 damage to it.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Next up.
Oh, that's my first attack, right?
Yep.
I got a second one, so now it's prone, so I get advantage on the attack.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so Serum Stiletto again. So I swept the leg. Attack. That'll be a dirty 20.
Good. Go for it.
Oh, and I get to. It's just advantage on attack, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. All right, sorry, and 8 damage.
Okay. As you stab into it, like you sweep the legs, it falls down, and you just come down bearing your dagger into it. You just see like black ooze, inky black blood pouring from the robes that this thing's wearing as it's snarling in your face, but it seems to still be.
And I yell, "Who sent you?" Even though I know I'll get no answer.
Okay. Next up in the order is Shiri. Myron, you're on deck.
Do we want to kill this or do we want to try and get information?
Bat boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I plan to not kill it.
Okay, because I don't want to kill it then. 'cause that
What
would
about
be-
Medusa?
All we need is that jaw intact.
Oh my god, that's sick.
Why do we need the jaw intact?
All right.
She'll talk to Denny.
He was dead.
Then I'm gonna use Ray of Frost because theoretically.
Sure.
Not today. Not today. Tomorrow.
Jesus.
That's why you want the jaw intact. Sure. I saw the pictures.
Triple N.
Well, no, wasn't it a thing where Matt kept like
Thank you,
All
Eric.
right,
and you couldn't talk to anybody?
I
They
didn't
kept
try to talk
attacking
to
their
anybody.
jaws? Oh.
all right.
I
Sherry,
don't
what do
feel
you?
like there's a point. I didn't have a good roll. I don't want to use any sorcery points, so that was my turn.
Okay, as you try and throw this ice beam in towards it from where you stand, trying not to hit Ricky, you also miss Bat Boy. Myron, you're up next as we work our way through.
Who looks the most injured out of the bad people?
Medusa looks fairly bloody. Your swings as you kind of pummeled her as she worked her way up the beach with her fish body, kind of shuffled her way up. It probably shouldn't have been this far. She looks fairly injured.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast another 4th level catapult at her.
Okay, go for it.
That's on you. You have to roll the death save.
As you throw this catapult, is it if they succeed?
If they succeed, I think they just don't take damage.
Okay. As she tucks and rolls her slippery salamander-like fish body away from this boulder that flings towards her. She evades it successfully. Are you moving? Bonus actioning?
No bonus action, but I'm gonna move.
Okay.
I'm going to go. I'm gonna put myself in between the water and Shiri.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. She's pretty smart. You see Medusa on her turn shuffle over to Finn, lifting his body up.
Oh my god.
Give us the whip.
Yeah.
I tried to kill her.
Oh.
It's happening again. It's happening
Why?
again.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be her turn. She's going to hold her action.
Oh boy.
All right. Naxa, you're up next. Raise your on deck.
I was going to. Everyone doesn't believe my bullshit, right? With the.
Fucking got him.
I didn't do that. I did not do that.
I did not hit her. I did not.
No. There's something in here that.
Okay. And they're not. They don't believe my bullshit, right? With the wave.
They seem to have been told that it's fake.
Yeah, I'm gonna charm Medusa.
That was good. That was a good move though. They all ran away for a turn.
Yeah.
We literally got like a free round.
Yeah, that is a good one.
And you all saved on that screech, which was
Medusa,
that was a TSN turning point right there.
darling, those nails. Mwah. Charm monster.
Darling.
Wisdom saving throw 17. Also, I am casting it as 5th level, so I'm also trying to charm Bat Boy, darling, that mouth. I want to keep that jaw, if you know what I mean.
Gross.
Don't like
There's
it.
not enough candy in the world.
You see Medusa go, "Oh, thanks. I just got them done this morning, dear." And you see Bat Boy, "Fuck, you're fucked up."
Wait, does that mean he's charmed or not?
You get the sense that Medusa might have fallen under the
Yeah.
incantation. Bat Boy definitely did not.
No.
God, he's such a bad boy.
Yes, silence for that.
Okay, well, she's turned now, so. Is that my turn? Is that all I can
Are
do?
you doing anything else? You got like 6 seconds. What do
Is
you
that
got?
all I can do? I think Medusa, with those nails, you need to help us round these fishies up.
Well, they're my friends too. I don't think I'll do that. I might not hurt you, but but I'm not gonna just go round up my friends.
Why don't you try to convince them to be on our side?
Well, talk to Bat Boy. He's the leader here.
All right. Well, we seem to be in an impasse.
Thank you. I do like the nails, though. Thank you very much.
Don't hurt my friends, though.
Okay, that's good. I can do that.
Okay.
All right.
What's happening?
Raze, you're up next. Can you move it a little higher?
There's like
There you go.
so many. Oh boy.
There you go.
A new enemy in the water.
Mhm.
This is gonna be my new character.
Please, please don't.
I'm really happy figuring out how to integrate
Yeah.
Owlbear onto the stream.
Yeah, are you happy? Are you so happy that I'm using my
There you go.
Maybe this will be the YouTube video that I don't watch.
All right.
Never!
So, Raze, you're up next.
Anyways, yeah, so I'm laughing, but I think Raze is having extremely vivid flashbacks of a lot of crap right now because this is exactly how Dan died. And she couldn't do anything about it. But then there's a weird exchange about Medusa's nails, which is very confusing. And I'm going to, I guess, walk right up to her and reach out a hand and grab Finn and try and see what happens to cast Cure Wounds from the staff at 3rd level.
Yeah. Roll me the health because that does work as you pump the
It's
healing
28
magic.
hit points.
Okay.
I don't have to roll, it's just 28, the max.
Okay. Yeah. So,
Can I try?
shit. He's like looking up into Medusa's kind of lap, and is like frozen, not knowing what to do, whether he can move or not, and just kind of like looks at you and just kind of nods in terror. Anything else you do on your turn?
You need to stop doing that. And I'm gonna try. Can I just try and like pull him?
You can start tugging, but I'm going to say with your movement there and being able to pull him out of the grasp, it's not going to get him anywhere. You can just start that action, but any actual movement will happen later.
Okay.
All right. Next up in the order.
Done.
Go ahead. Okay. Next up is
I
the.
hate it.
You see, you see a group of figures. Whoa, I'm gonna lose our internet here. All right. You see a bunch of figures waddling up. You see this yawn boy kind of leading the charge as they all are going to swarm to the closest one, which happens to be Naxus standing in the middle.
Wait, Yawn Boy was just for jokes. He's not a real one.
It's there now.
No!
This is what you get.
You see this one just waddle up from behind a tree, and he's just kind of going with the flow. I am for sure going to just roll damage for him too.
Fuck.
Let's see what happens. All
Can Sad Boy be on our team?
right.
He uses splash attack.
Flash attack.
What's your AC?
I hope the one that Lee made kills her.
Okay. All right, and this is the roll for Young Boy.
Poetic on irony.
Nice. So the one to your left that comes up swings and hits you. As it does, you feel yourself kind of enveloped and wrapped up by this thing as it kind of holds you in place. You are going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, as the other two are going to swing their tentacle arms towards you, slamming into you. That'll be another 6 points of poison damage from the other two. However, you're going to have to make a Constitution saving throw
Before I take it.
after you take it,
Okay, never mind.
and then Yon Boy's going to swing into you.
Wait, I'm right. I'm doing Constitution first.
Mhm.
Come on. 10.
Unfortunately, you are now poisoned. So you can put in your little conditions, and then put in poisoned. Should be there. And it'll tell you what to do. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and then as oh man, I've been ooh, okay. I haven't been reading that character sheet well enough. Okay, I'll start now. You see Yon Boy take 3 attacks towards you.
3?
Wow.
I'm less scared because his name's Young.
That's a very different kind of monster.
Since you're tethered, as you see Yon Boy
How am I tethered?
swing down, because the one's wrapped you up, the other 2 poisoned you.
No, I
The
guess.
third one is going to swing into you for 3 hits. Each hit is going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage. So that's 15 more points of bludgeoning damage. As you
God.
get, as you get
What are you
struck.
doing?
One would say I'm halfway there, living on a prayer.
Okay, all right. Then it's the Bat Boy's turn. It's going to reach up towards you, Riki, and is going to try and initiate a strength contest against you to pull the whip out of your hand.
Don't let him do it.
No.
All right.
The whip's actually back on my belt because I pulled my daggers out.
Oh, okay. So then it's just going to try and rip it off your belt.
Can I do I get a dex chance to stop it, or does mechanically anything change? That was more for flavor, but if it changes mechanically, that's fine.
In that case, I think it's just going to be a DC check, which it definitely would do, as it rips the thing off of your belt, and is going to.
I don't get a reaction.
Well, you're going to get a reaction in a second, as it's going to ride the current of the wave, washing it out into the water. It's going to leave your vicinity with its movement into the water. You get an opportunity attack if you wish.
Don't let it get away.
Wait, how can I Can you just steal things from people without a reaction? I don't understand.
Well, you weren't holding it; it was just on your belt. So I did a strength check, which he very much succeeded. Ripped it off your belt, and is taking off, riding the current into the water.
All right, I'm
Don't
gonna
steal somebody's pants in the future. You can do it.
I'm gonna steal so much shit from people in town because I don't get a reaction. I'm just gonna start stealing.
You definitely notice it.
Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna. You said I get a reaction to try and just attack, right?
Yes.
All right.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Blink Blade.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab it with Blink Blade.
Okay.
I guess I can't because it's a reaction, so I can't just switch daggers. I've got 2 in my hand, right? That's fine. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna stab it then. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
As your dagger, you try and stab it. The wave hits you as it washes out the scion. Your blade got up in the reef as it starts to wash. It takes you a second to regain it. You can grab it, but you kind of lose sight of where it slides into the water.
Wait, the blade or the creature?
The creature. You're able to catch your blade, or
Gotcha.
you can keep an eye on the creature. Your choice.
No, I grabbed the blade for sure.
Okay. As
This
you
will be all happening in a split second, so I think I just grabbed for it.
As you do, you start to feel the clouds coalesce, or the fog coalesce behind you. Yeah, that'll hit. It's 18 AC, right?
Yeah.
as you start to feel a sudden surge of cold force behind you as it launches you into the water. You are going to take 30 points of bludgeoning damage as you get punched by the fog into the water with it, and the waves start to wash you up, and you're starting to get pulled out a little bit. You feel like a rip current below your paws, and it's starting to pull you out. It's difficult terrain, but that will bring us back to the top of the order when it's your turn. What would you like to do?
So I am in the water. Am I underwater right now?
You're basically waist deep, but it's like you're falling over, so water's crashing around you as you're trying to get your bearing.
So how this thing is like a fish shape, right? Like it has advantage underwater basically because it's got like fins.
And the Bat Boy, like I said, described as a tall, lanky humanoid figure with arms, hands. The only one that's got a fish body is Medusa.
Well,
and Bat Boy.
But I could reasonably assume that Medusa has efficiency underwater.
Efficiency?
Get out.
How long
right now she's a fish on beach.
How long does it take me to shapeshift?
I believe it's an action, so it'll be your turn.
I've already used my action surge, so that's not an option. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna cast. I'll cast a spell on it then. This thing doesn't look beat up though, right?
A little hard to tell. You see, there's black ichor in the water.
And it's okay. So I want to try and get past it.
Remember, it's difficult terrain, so you have half movement.
So 5, 10, 15. Is that rock actually there?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Okay. What do your whispers sound like?
Give me the.
I was gonna say it goes. It is a wisdom save.
Roll your damage.
Nine damage. So it failed then, eh? Did it fail?
As you do your whispers, that's your turn. Naxa, you start to see Yon Boy start to screech, and then you see the three other ones next to him start to screech. As you see
that creature also must move away from me.
As you start to see the Yon Boys all around you, kind of break apart and collapse to the ground.
Oh no, they're gonna create a super yawn boy.
All right.
It's a pretty good video game back in the day.
Don't give me ideas. As they all disintegrate, and you see your whip starting to float in the water.
Oh, I killed it. Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, you killed one. You killed them all.
Yeah, because they kept respawning. I figured that was the main. I thought it was Medusa originally, but Medusa is still alive, right?
She's still there.
She's friendly. Remember that.
I assume I get my. I guess that's next turn. I get my whip, right?
I thought we were trying not to kill that boy.
Since Medusa's charmed, I'm going to drop the initiative and let's just jump into it. What do you guys do?
He had my whip, so I had to kill him. I grabbed my whip.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull Finn away.
Yeah, you can do that. She's still kind of under the charmed effects from Naxa.
What are we doing about Glad Boy?
What are we doing about what?
Wait, nobody else sees Glad Boy?
No, Glad Boy's up in the group.
Oh, you were zoomed in.
Yeah.
Well, Naxa, you're the one who's charmed Medusa, right?
We're so sorry we killed Bat Boy.
Well, can you?
Are we?
Well, darling, can you please let me get back to the water and we can call it even?
Why did you come here? What was the purpose of this visit? Other than to show off those fab nails.
They are
Yeah,
fantastic.
we discussed that.
Okay. Well, to be honest, that cat friend of yours is holding a possession quite dear to our master, and if we were able to return it to him, let's just say he would be happy with us. Yeah.
12 questions. What is the thing you're talking about, and who's your master?
Well, it's a whip, right?
What does he do?
It's the serpent whip.
And what have your eyes do?
What
Do your have do.
you or have do?
So you want the whip, and who's the master who wants the whip?
Our master, as you hear the drumming start to swell up again in the distance, she's Ukatoa.
Ukatoa, uka.
Did I know that? But I just missed that. Okay. Well, and Ukatoa is here.
He's all around you. He is the ocean.
Anyone else wanna?
You're the only one there. I'm out in the water. These bunch of people are out on the beach.
Well,
And,
Raze is technically right beside her.
No, Ray's went to get your brother though, right, Finn? Oh, Finn's
Yeah,
there.
he's
Sorry.
right there. Yeah.
Sorry.
Finn's there too.
So Raze, if you want to say something too, I don't want to take over the whole thing. But...
Oh, no, Raze is just trying very hard not to
Well,
kill her at the base of this tree.
is this? I mean, this is supposed to be. Did Riki take it from Ukatoa?
I'm assuming, seeing as how everybody's gone, that they were unsuccessful. If you let me just return home, just a couple dozen feet over there, and we call it even.
Look, I've got 45 minutes of your time.
Like, I imagine, by this time we've all kind of regrouped.
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
So let's all go towards her then.
Then Riki swims back in. Medusa goes up to, or says to Riki, "How are you able to swim so far?"
Cats don't like the water.
It's the opposite of what that question was.
I'm just adding to it.
I don't remember. I didn't swim that far. I got pulled out to sea. Oh wait, what happened to me? I just went out there. What are you talking about?
Are you saying this all in character and having a breakdown?
We're not too.
It didn't look like you.
I just swam a normal distance. I don't think it was that.
It didn't look like you saved anything for the way back.
Damn, I missed it.
Well done.
Well done.
Hey, good
Yeah,
quote for
Happy Genetic Health Thursday.
thank you.
You know what? Inspiration, Eric.
Is that a Gattaca reference?
Yeah.
And how that works.
I love that quote, and I missed it.
All right. So what do you do with Medusa seeing a little perturbed and kind of eyeing the water?
Well, she's still our friend for 42 minutes.
Well, isn't she just friendly towards us? That doesn't mean she doesn't want to do other things. She's not under your.
She's not
Stop.
aggro against you.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Do you have a home? Do you have a family?
Do you have a family, dear?
No one's ever asked me that before. Yes, I would say Ukatoa is my family.
Uka.
All right.
But, where do you come from?
Where'd you go?
No.
Is there a community or group of you in the water?
We've been traveling many weeks. That I would say that the sea itself and wherever I am is my home, and we've been tracking the whereabouts of that whip, waiting for our moment for it to come to shore, so that we could reach out and take it.
Why is it so important?
So you could say I'm a nomad. A nomad.
But no home, no brothers.
Why is it so important that your master has this whip?
It's not our business to know more than he asks us to bring it to him.
So you just go around killing people, and you have no idea why.
Yes.
Can we talk to the master? Do you guys think that would be a problem?
If you wish to deliver it yourselves, that'd be quite the ransom for me to bring it in.
What's the ransom?
I think that's a bad idea.
What's the prize you get for bringing it in?
I would assume the eternal gratefulness of our
What, you didn't sign a contract or talk about this ahead of time?
Hold up. You don't know why the master needs it. You don't know what you get for getting it.
It's an NPC. Get
The
over
master
it.
has not provided you with, this isn't character. The master has not provided you with anything for doing this up to this point. And you are mindlessly killing people for this item.
He's in a cult.
That's a cult. You're in a cult. Nax is in a cult. You're in a cult. Everybody's in a fucking cult.
I'm not in a cult.
Do you not understand what the problem is with this? Why are you doing this?
For the eternal favor.
Oh, for Christ's sake, I walk away.
Does the name Obon mean anything to you?
I can't say that I've heard it before. No.
Is she lying?
Insight check.
Unless I have it wrong, but I thought Obon was one of theirs.
What's the name you're saying? Obama?
Obon,
Does Obama know?
27.
Thanks, Obama.
You get the sense that she's telling the truth.
Interesting.
Where would we be bringing this if we took it to your master?
Well, there is a temple off the Menagerie coast, deep beneath the sea, that we would take it to. One of many all around Wildmount.
Many. How many?
More than I've been to.
How many have you been to?
I've been to at least half a dozen.
Okay. 6.
That's frightening.
She starts to work her way, trying to push through the.
Nope.
No, hold on.
No, we clothesline her.
How does a fish push?
That's a good question.
Like a waddle, like a snake.
How does a fish push and what do have do? What do your have do?
Another question, actually, and I'm gonna kind of like give a side eye over at Myron. Does the name Niram mean anything to you?
Niram. Is it that odd fellow a few months back? Does sound familiar. Was he a dark elven folk? Yeah, that name sounds familiar.
Just saw Cam's face go, oh, he doesn't remember. I saw that. That was a micro expression, but I saw it.
Back in character.
What do you know of him? What happened?
From what I've heard, he went mad and was stricken by some deep, dark pain and fled to shore, and we hadn't seen him since.
Who is this? What's the name?
Niram.
Oh, what? Niram. All I could think of was Nexium, which is that cult.
Nira?
Niram.
Okay.
I don't know who it is, but I remember the name.
Byron's brother.
Oh, right.
Oh. Okay.
Who died, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ex-member of the Venture Bros they buried on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Or so the story
May or
goes.
may not have been a PC at one point.
Sean's
Yeah,
like,
they were in PC at one point.
Why are you asking about Mir? Why are you asking if this character knows that character is my question.
Well, the Venture Bros told us of this Oban and Niram all being a part of a cult of the Chained One. I didn't really know what that meant, but maybe this Ubatoa and this Chained One are the same thing, and Oban was trying to lead disciples. He was one of the people that the Venture Bros wished to the matron's feet. Just wondering if they are all connected in some way. I'm sorry.
No, it's fair.
Was your boss, master dude, ever mentioned Vance or Vecna or anything going on above the sea?
No, we don't usually get conversations as much as directions from Ukatoa. So I can't say that I've had that.
Has Ukatoa ever spoken to? Have you ever heard or aware of Ukatoa speaking to anybody like the Queen or Thordak? Do those ring a bell? What about Tiamat?
What about dragons in general?
No, like I said, I to make this simple, I'm following the will and the whim of Ukatoa. I haven't had the luxury to speak directly.
Do you think it's worth speaking to this Ukatoa guy, everyone, or do you think that's a death wish?
Well, I just don't know what the point of that would be. Like, so far we have no indication, not that this person would know necessarily, but like, it's a huge gamble for, we don't even know if there's information there. This could just be another party going on.
Do you think she's just a bounty hunter?
No, Ukatoa is like,
No, this girl, Medusa.
no, she's
Okay.
she's under, she like works from, like, she
I
has
know,
to,
but as like just a bounty hunter, like she would know nothing.
no, she's like a disciple. Yeah, like it's, I don't think she's a bounty hunter. She's just a disciple.
Okay.
It's a cult. She's an idiot.
It's like Max.
Excuse you.
The green dude.
Excuse
Exactly.
you.
Just does things because they're told to do.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
I think we have some bigger problems on that end.
So we just kill her now?
Oh, don't kill me! Like, I just got my nails done.
I say this to her head.
I don't think there's a reason to.
Do you know magic?
No.
Okay.
That's a lie.
I don't know. She didn't use any spells.
Her
Who's
hair
controlling
literally
the
tried
fire?
to. I had to do a con saving for her against her hair.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
She's magical, doesn't mean
Yeah.
she knows magic.
Well, some part of her body knows it.
were you controlling the fog or was somebody else?
That's a good point, yeah.
Pardon?
Were you controlling the fog or was somebody else?
The fog that's all around you. No, the fog has a will of its own.
Ooh.
Another lie.
That's terrifying.
Can you do it? Can I do an insight check on that?
Oh,
Yep. Give me an insight check.
4.
Yeah, you can't. You can't know. Shiri keeps trying to like cut off Medusa.
Yeah. You don't need to go anywhere yet. We're just talking.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you'd like to know, or are you just gonna hold me here?
What's the one thing you don't want us to know?
Ooh, lateral.
Well, okay.
You want me to zone of truth this?
I
this
like you.
Crazy.
I like you. You guys seem cool. Got rid of Bat Boy there. He was kind of a wang rod, but
Did we promote you?
while
Is that what
I
happened?
have no immediate yearning to do harm to you, I don't necessarily need to give up all my secrets.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna zone of truth her. Do
All
you think
right.
it's worth it?
Yeah, I think so. You're
Wait,
the.
is she moving?
Yeah,
She
she's
was.
trying to-
I've blocked her.
She's been slowly scuttling down the beach.
And I've blocked her. But I think if any, like, I don't have any spells that.
Oh, I
that-
don't have zone of truth. Fuck me.
I could stab her with Serum Stiletto, but I'm not gonna do that.
Are we thinking of letting her go back into the ocean?
She's
I don't know.
trying.
Well, you know, just cut her out, right?
We're gonna kill her, right?
Why?
I mean, she's
Well, she's gonna go back to Ukatoa and report.
she's gonna hunt you down as soon as like this stuff wears off, right?
Right, but she's not.
I don't want her to report back to Ukatoa who we are, or that like what we did, all that stuff. Like, let's just.
I mean,
do
he's
it.
gonna know that nobody came back, so he's gonna know that we're powerful enough to do that stuff, and he's gonna know that where the whip is because they found me in the first place.
Okay, Eric, just like out of character 100%, this is some fucking evil ass creature, right?
Oh yeah.
That reasoning.
Okay.
Like, look at her.
It's so just to be clear, Riki is like does not like just like killing people in cold blood. I've done it for utility before though. So like when we had to kill that dude to stop him from going back to report after like the dragon fight or whatever that was. Anyway.
Can we curse her and turn her into a different creature that can't get back into the water?
What?
I mean,
like,
you're right,
Can we,
Sean.
can we curse her to not be able to enter water?
I mean, like,
Is that what we got to?
like, can we turn her into anything else so that she can't
A
immediately?
sponge. We turn her into a sponge.
But just turn her
It
into a
doesn't. It
sponge.
doesn't help though. It has nothing. They found me in the first place. It has nothing to do with what she's doing.
But
Oh,
they,
shit,
they
that's-
found you. They found you by the whip. Now they know who you are, what you look like, all of us.
Yeah, she could describe who you are.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah, I
They
definitely
can hunt
could.
you down on land too.
We're all talking in head.
Yeah.
All right,
They can
well,
hunt you
then.
down on land now too, not just when you're by the sea.
Shiri, hold her.
I just hold her shoulders and say, "Where are you going?"
I mean, killing
Uh-huh.
somebody in cold blood's pretty mean.
Yes, it is.
It's in my head. You gave us these tools.
Oh my god! While she's being held by Shuri, I cast my last 4th level catapult. Deck save.
On her?
No, on Shuri.
Well, we didn't talk.
No,
We
it's
didn't
on-
agree to this.
I don't want it. Let me go.
Well, that'll do it. As you throw your catapult
Well, I'm
into.
glad we all discussed this as a group.
How do you want to do this?
We were though.
Did
I'm fine.
Shuri's behind her.
Yeah,
What are you holding right now?
I'm holding her shoulders like this.
All right, you're holding her still. You're pretty strong, and like you got a rock in your dress. I don't want to get that dirty. I just scoop up a boulder, and it just knocks the head right off.
oh my
I
god,
don't want to get your dress dirty, so I decapitate the person you're holding.
So,
fucking savage!
I'm holding her by the shoulders and then the head just disappears.
I could have just stabbed her.
Well, it's done now, and I just like let go of her shoulders. Like I stand there for a couple of like seconds, like still holding her shoulders, and then I'm like, and then
Let's fuck it off.
and like, and then I kind of go, well, that's that.
This thing's a demon from the abyss. Why are we even talking about this? Why are we debating whether she's willing to live? They're gonna murder innocent people trying to find this.
These are good questions.
I'm just not a fan of killing things in cold blood. I fully agree that utility-wise, she needed to go.
She could have been converted to the traveler.
No, don't
She
even.
has her own thing already.
No,
Did
she's
you
not.
believe it as well, because you said converted.
You literally said converted. Got him.
You're brainwashed, Naxa.
Well, converted into good. That's converted doesn't always mean a cult.
Well, if
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, she's dead.
Wait, who are you talking?
have
Who's talking now?
yeah, network.
1 second, guys. We gotta change Wi-Fi's.
Yeah, you're really breaking up on us.
Change your life.
change Wi-Fi's, I don't know.
Yeah.
You
It
gonna
would
lose
be.
the Wiffies.
Didn't you kill
They're-
her?
they're-
Why is
they're
she
frozen.
talking? Why's she
There we go.
frozen?
There we go.
There you go.
Actually, I'm surprised I didn't disconnect us.
Yeah, me too.
There you go.
Wait,
Yeah.
As you see, Finn's the one that's speaking. If probably don't want to hang out on the beach too much longer. If they kept coming like that, who knows? They might be sending more.
I will take your hint.
All right, Mr.
Finn.
Master Tactician who got thrown into the tree on turn
I
one.
didn't expect a clown to punch me.
I mean, yeah, you know what? Fair enough.
You got punched too.
Let's get off this beach.
Yeah, the water's really fucking creepy right now.
As you look over to the water, you just see from the
Body.
ocean.
Are you glad I'm back?
You see just a bunch of eyes. You see eyes peering out towards you,
Sexy
staring
eyes.
you down.
Where can you draw? I don't know where I'm looking. Where do you mean?
Everywhere you see a sad boy. What is it? Bad boy.
Glad boy.
Glad boy. You see eyes just staring
Creepy as fuck.
towards you.
I hate everything.
You hear a whisper on the breeze. Feels like I'm wearing nothing.
You're welcome.
Okay.
What did he say?
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all.
All right.
I do not like it. Stop.
What are we doing now? Because I don't even know how we got on this beach, to be honest. I'm kind of.
You guys.
I was
It has been the longest day, I think, in eternity.
Literally, we
Talk to a dragon.
2 cities,
We're dead stuff.
3 different fucking gods, or things that want to be gods. A day after your god decided it wanted to be a god. Who's to say he's any better?
What time is it in game, Eric?
The sun has gone down, so it is like 9 o'clock at night, roughly.
It's probably not safe to make a camp here, but I vote that we find somewhere that's a little more safe to make a camp and get some rest.
You're on the beach to the south end of the city of Nicodronis, so
Right.
we could go back to our
Which
house.
was like 2 sessions ago we got to that beach.
Yeah.
It might be worthwhile seeing the damage that Vince, Vecna, whatever toll that took on the city. Didn't they just walk off through there?
Oh, yeah.
Like
Oh,
Is
like,
there-
yeah.
a path of destruction going into Nicodronis? Similar to the fish taco vendor that we saw?
Yeah.
He didn't destroy everything, did he?
if you guys are heading up to the town, I can. If that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not staying on the beach, so
No, we can't stay on the beach. Every time we stay here longer than a session, we get in trouble.
How's
and
everybody
the
doing?
longer we stay here, the more eyes keep popping up.
How's everybody
Yeah.
doing? Do we want to take a quick break? I know it's 9.
Drink a snack break.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
take
wouldn't
a-
mind just standing up
Take,
for half a
take,
second.
take a 2-minute, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Take some time and grow your beard out during the break, Eric.
Oh, no, I like this.
Do you?
I'm here. You just can't see me.
Okay. This disembodied voice.
Disembodied voice.
As you guys leave the beach, work your way up towards the town of Nicodronis. You go by the fish taco cart. As you see the fish taco salesman, eyes blackened, sullen, moving slowly, shambling. As you pass by him and work your way into town, you notice that it's kind of raining, but not wet. As you take a second to notice that this precipitation seems to be some like faint, thin ash that seems to be dropping down on the town, and
Don't like that.
you notice a few more people in the streets that you passed on your way down here are still present, but they seem to be walking slowly, same shambling type perspective as they're working their way
Downtown.
kind of walking in the same direction as you, just slower as they're walking north.
Oh my god.
You work your way up into the city, and you notice more and more that seemingly everybody that was outside in the streets seems to be afflicted by the same black eyes, shambling, slow movement.
It's the song.
The city itself, the buildings remained intact, if not ashen.
It's the Bastille song.
The people are.
Yeah.
There you go.
They were left to their own devices.
Yeah, that one.
And they are working their way up.
That music video.
Play it later. All right.
No, I'm trying to find it.
So just to make sure I understand the sequence of events, because last session after we called back in and talked to him, we took off south of the city, and that's why we were on the beach when we started this one, right? So how far away was that? A couple miles?
Not even. It's like the beach is kind of at the edge of town. So like right when you get off the beach, you're kind of walking into the city.
Did we hear any kind of commotion as this would have been taking place?
No, not really. It hasn't been too long either. Like it's been a couple, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's really hasn't been that long since you've
And otherwise, there's just an ash falling in the sky. We don't see anything burning.
very thin ash. It hasn't really accumulated yet. It's just kind of almost like on the wind or on the breeze, where you can see this ash floating kind of around you. If you've seen the movie Silent Hill, it's kind of like that in the atmosphere.
So we're in Brantford?
Yes.
Did we? Because we saw. Okay, hold on. There's a thought forming. We saw Vecna walk up to the fish taco guy, and we saw him get turned. I know that they're undead. Was there was it a contact thing? Was it an aura thing? Does that make sense? The question I'm trying to ask here. Like, did he just walk down the street and whoever was caught outside within 30 feet of him?
That's similar to what I was trying to figure out.
You
How did
noticed,
this?
yeah, he didn't have to touch them. He just kind of looked at the fish taco vendor and
He's got black eyes.
yeah.
So why are we okay?
He didn't go after us.
Why did he go after them? They're innocent.
Yeah, but
Making an army?
Exactly.
That's what I would think too.
Vecna did mention something about making me one of his generals.
yeah, you could basically turn at any time.
Or our
That's
turn.
what I remember, right, Eric?
Pardon?
I think Sean's turned already.
Vecna said I would be one of the generals or lieutenants.
Yeah.
Eyes up.
I point over at one of them.
Okay. Yeah,
You-
you do that.
But with two fingers, because that's the Disney way.
That's true. I know that.
You're gonna work for us now.
Is this
We're gonna serve.
as you point over to this figure, it looks up at you.
I don't trust either of you fucks.
The black eyes, and continues on its
Mhm.
way.
Ooh.
False words.
I think Sean's bad. I'm gonna say that all of Saturday night.
I'm going to.
Why Saturday?
Yeah, why Saturday?
It's Among Us tonight.
Oh, Among Us, right?
Oh, okay.
Even I knew what she was saying. I'm going to kind of just stop for a second, and my eyes are going to flash gray again, and I just want to get a sense of any undead that isn't behind total cover. No, wait, I'm going to put the mask on because it ignores total cover. Is there anybody in the buildings around us that is also undead?
Oh, interesting. As you like peer out, trying to reach in to see inside the buildings, you get the sense of yes, you only see undead, right?
With what I'm using, yes. Eyes of the Great.
So you notice that the undead that you see are all out on the street. You're not getting any pings from inside buildings. And with
Are they
your,
all wearing like red shirts?
and with your mask, you can detect through the building walls.
Yeah.
I want to run over to because the thought suddenly hits me, and I run over to Garfield's shop,
Yeah.
Gilmore's shop.
As you, actually, as you
Gilmore's
guys,
shop.
as you head over, you pass dozens of folks now, kind of moving towards. It seems like anybody that was out
Oh no.
in the streets are now
Black eye.
black eyes.
I need to know if Gilmore and Jax are safe.
Got it. That's smart.
Black eyes look better in the shade.
So you come up to Gilmore's. You notice the door is slightly ajar. You kind of push your way in,
No, Gilmore.
and as you walk in, you see in the corner, you see Jax kind of basically back up against the wall, the window above him keeping his head down, kind of like just trembling in fear. And you hear a voice call from the other side of the counter. Stay back, whoever you are.
It's us, Gilmore. You're safe.
And you see the head pop up. What was that? That figure, that creature? I started to see some of my patrons just turning, and I ducked under the counter and haven't lifted. What's going on?
Yeah, I tell you, there's not many patrons left. It's a buyer's market.
Well, that's not great. I'm gonna have to raise my prices.
No, you have to give us deals. I saved your life, damn it.
It's the economy. It's in shambles.
I'll leave the explaining to people who are better at it
Who aren't eating right now.
and aren't eating.
No
we
outside,
relay what we know to Gilmore.
no outside food.
Does Gilmore sell food now?
No, but he still doesn't want outside food.
No food or drink allowed.
I also turned to Jax and I'm like, remember we were talking before about who's tougher?
Yeah.
We faced that guy face to face. We weren't like
butt to butt.
hiding in his shop.
Oh, did you? Oh, did you fight him?
No, but we weren't hiding in his shop. We faced him face to face. We could have fought him.
Didn't
We're not stupid.
Didn't look like he's giving a straight fight to the folks outside.
No, I'll agree with you. That we can agree on, Jax.
Well,
This is after we've related, right?
Do you have a plan on how we're to deal with it? Like, there's a lot of people shambling about. What's going? Oh well, if since you explained, if it's this, what did you say it was?
Vecna?
Vecna?
If he's some sort of god, necromancer, raiser of the undead, well, what's your plan on fighting him if you're so tough?
Oh, we're tough. We're not stupid. We just actually got back from fighting off a bunch of sexy mermen. We'd probably take a rest before we do anything.
Well, that's what we were. That's what we were. I think we were looking for a spot eventually, but we were coming through the town first.
I mean, we've got our home. I don't think people are going to come for us now. We could go back to our house. We were like not using it before because we were like worried, but I think we're probably have bigger issues.
We probably have bigger issues. We could go back to the house.
We don't have a plan yet, Jax.
We could bring Gilmore.
And Jax. It could be a safe haven.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. And Gilmore also nods. Let me just lock up, and goes in the back, puts together a pack, and all right, lead the way.
As we're walking down, I guess if we're heading out, I'm just gonna turn to everybody and just be like, all right, nobody dies tonight because I do not have a spell slot to help you.
Oh shit.
And I'm going to grab the first person that I find out on the street, one of the undead. And I'm going to try, and I don't know if this is going to work. This is my last 4th level slot. I'm going to try to hone in on whatever magical effect has affected this person to cause them to be undead. And I'm going to really try to dial into the balance that the matron tries to keep in the material plane. And I would like to try and dispel this effect.
Okay.
Spell magic at 4th.
You reach in, honing into the matron as you're holding onto this person, and while the spell went off, there's no magic to dispel.
Ooh.
Yeah, it can't be reversed. Yeah. Holy smokes.
Yeah, they might be able to be reversed. They'll just maybe dispel magic doesn't do it.
Well, I guess it's not it changed their nature. It's not just something affecting them. It's something that changed them.
It's a chemical reaction. Chemical change.
You mean like a potion?
Well, like a heterogeneous mixture.
Like a smoothie.
Homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous
No!
Coming, I tried to lead it away.
Yeah.
mixture.
Almost like a sunburn. It's not magic, but their skin's different.
You all sound really tired. Maybe we should just go to the house.
I think we should like hunker down for the night.
Oh.
I thought there was gonna be something else there.
Hunker down for the night. Get our spell slots back, which translates to sleep. Do an alternating like lookout and sleep. So then we can be all, because we blew a bunch of our spell slots on the beach.
Or before.
Or before.
Or before.
So we're no shape to fight a zombie horde.
No, I mean they're not fighting us right now. I don't think it's
Well,
just
if it happens to turn that way. If it breaks bad.
if it breaks bad, sure.
I mean, you can keep them away, can't you? I've seen you push back the undead.
I can. For
It's a good point though.
total.
Yeah.
We don't know like if they're gonna turn or anything. So we should get, like, I know we're going to, I'm not trying to like, this is more me thinking out loud. I know we're gonna head to our place anyway. I just had the thought that like, oh yeah, I fully recognize how like scary the situation is that Erica set up, but I didn't, you know, I just thought they were like shamblers, and at this point I just realized they could be threats.
As you guys return back to the hype house, whatever it was called,
That sounds right.
Wait. I go invisible. I think we all should try our best to be as invisible or quiet as possible so people don't follow us back.
But we've got Gilmore and Jax.
Yeah.
Some
You're
of
saying
us
to sneak though, right?
Well, we can sneak.
I don't think these people are paying attention to us.
Well, you don't know who else could be paying attention to us.
I'll keep an eye.
Well, as you keep an eye and you head back to your house with Jax and Gilmore, I was about to say Garfield, Gilmore in tow, you notice that these shamblers are all slowly walking northwards to that end of town. As you walk by some of the buildings, you kind of take a peek and you see likewise some folks that have been cowering or kind of peering up and taking a look out to see if it's safe. You can see some of the population in town is not affected by this, those that were inside at the time. But anybody else seems to be caught up or in this state, black eyes, droopy, pinging as undead, if you will. As you are able to safely get back to your house, the streets start to empty out.
Wow.
But you are now safe at home.
Yay.
Is north towards the town gate? Like, is north going up towards the crossing into the Empire?
Yeah.
And the shamblers are shambling just everywhere and everywhere, or are they all going in one direction?
They're all heading north.
That's what I thought.
It's like if Game of Thrones was reversed.
No, I hate it.
Throne of Games.
Yeah.
Summer is coming.
It's the Wet Walkers.
Oh.
What are dry walkers?
Wet walkers.
The Wet Walkers.
No, just let it die.
Okay.
Just let it die.
Didn't have enough legs to go this far.
And Andrea's learning the way to avoid it is just to let it go.
Just let it go.
If you love it,
All
let
right.
it go.
So
Got it.
if you guys take turns watching,
Long rest.
you're able to take a long rest.
Yay.
Myron doesn't stay watch.
Good to do it.
She just conks off.
That's nice.
You didn't. Sorry, Myron isn't taking a watch.
No.
Working on fixing her
That's
book.
nice.
Listen, I've got other things to worry about right now.
Like being a bad guy.
What? Go worship your false god.
What about being my best friend?
I mean, if you want to be friends, we can, but my spells are going to save your life, and I need to focus on that right now.
Oh, I heard they almost killed the last guy that was in the group.
Really?
Yeah, when you blew up that spell book.
That's different.
The beholder killed the last guy in our group.
I said almost.
Yeah.
Brenda Far Naranda. What's his name?
Yeah.
Nerian. Farian.
What are you saying?
Nerian died because of
Near him.
Oh my
Wait, no,
God.
what are you saying?
What the fuck is wrong with you? That was my brother.
Isn't
Are
that?
you trying to say Cam's old character?
Oh
Or
right,
you-
that was Cam's
His
character.
brother?
Right, that's right. I thought. Okay, carry on. Let it die.
That was a journey.
I'll just
Summer's coming.
help you over here.
Okay, so the night goes by uneventfully as you all either take watch or get some sleep. The sun starts to rise, or at least the glow of the sun, as the sky is cloudy today. That ash still on the air, but it is morning.
Is ash still falling?
And it's like just floating in the air, just kind of.
Just to be clear, when you say it's cloudy because of the ash.
Combination of clouds and ash kind of all mixed in. You don't know if it's one or the other. You're not like a meteorologist or anything to discern the difference between the two.
What's the dew point?
But as you rise,
Drop of ash.
Jax kind of perks up and, well, I don't know if there's much time to waste. we've probably lost a day's travel already. Just protecting yourself. I hope you guys have a plan.
Where are you thinking you want to go, Jax?
Well, if everybody's heading north, I'm guessing that's where that thing is heading,
Oh,
and that's where I'm planning on.
do we
going
get a
as
long
well.
rest though? Like, can
Yes.
I reset all
Yeah.
my
Yep.
HP?
Yeah, we said that.
So you want to go north, Jax?
Well, now that I've seen what it's doing to people, it needs to be stopped, and that's that's what I'm going to do.
Jax, what are your qualifications?
He has metal arms.
Okay, that's good.
He punches stuff real hard.
It's worked for me before. I don't see why it wouldn't work for me now.
All right. I say this in my head. Does the group want to go north and follow these zombie creatures?
Well, I feel like. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead first, Cam.
Oh, just hard metagaming. The last time that Eric had a character that was like, maybe we should stay on this island for a little while, and we were like, nah. So if he's got a character saying let's head north, I'm cool.
That's what Jax would say. That's all.
We know that Vecna is heading north as well. And we need allies if we think we're going to try and stop him. So honestly, I think we tell everyone we can. We tell the Queen, we tell Thodak, we tell the Venture Bros, and
I say that sounds exactly right, and we should start sending out some messages.
yeah, we tell the gentlemen, like we need to tell.
I have friends in all sorts of places with the traveling group.
Ooh, sexy.
No, I'm just saying they could help.
Yeah,
But
you.
we need to know, oh, but
No, I was just gonna make fun of her. You go tell your friends. You be useful. Go ahead.
we need to know what we're going to tell them. Are we going to tell them to turn and run? Or are we going to tell them to meet us at Ice Haven and fight? Because you saw what he did to Nicodranus out there. Like, people don't stand a chance against this.
The other thing though is that we need to think of something that's convincing enough for people to believe us that this is what's happening.
Well, the gentlemen and the Grinners, correct me if I'm wrong, Sherry, but they're here and they have networks everywhere. Naxa, you have people, friends who are here who see what just happened. That should be proof enough.
That's true. I wonder if we can get messages out through the Grinners.
But I think you're saying that, like, if, for example, Naxa were to try and message her friends and say, like, hey, there's like a really bad thing happening, they'd be like, okay, like they wouldn't
No, I get it. I
comprehend it until they like.
heard it from their
But they will
grapevine.
come because that's part of our code is
You want those ones to like. There's a fair point to be made that like we should only be calling in people who can like fight.
or
if
do
you're
we
in-
want numbers? Do we want like more people the better?
The old Russian World War II strategy, huh?
I don't
You
But
think-
if we're going to bring more people and he just is able to turn them undead, those numbers work against us. They don't work for us. We have to like get enough of a group that we can maybe weaken and trap him somewhere. Oh, quickly, I put the goggles on. Is there anything invisible here watching us?
No.
Okay, cool.
Oh shit!
Everybody wait.
I think you're right though. Like in other words, go ahead and like mail your fucking forum friend network. Do whatever you want with your RSS feed. The rest of us will like mail people who can like message people who can actually help.
listen.
No, it's
I agree.
everyone needs to know.
I agree with Ray's that like mass telling people isn't going to matter because like having them on our side won't help. Maybe if we can convince people to get out of the way, but good luck. So the more important part is like having like people that can help us and having a big fight in Winter Haven. Was that what it's called?
I
Ice Haven.
say,
Ice Haven. At the wall.
TM.
Yeah. So and definitely like getting the message out to the Queen is probably like #1 priority. I just want to say thematically, I really like the idea of like us messaging all these people that we've like come across, like friend or foe. It's really cool.
I have limited slots available to do it, but I can.
Well, it doesn't just have to be that. Like we can also work. Like the gentleman's in town.
Can I find the Grinner Society in town? That's what can I go back to the Grinner?
We have teleport hubs. Like we can. This doesn't all have to be this. Like we can work at a couple of pieces of this.
Sure.
The queen. I don't know how we're gonna contact her.
Well, we have that one contact from the Grinners that we met at the party.
The queen.
Oh, was that? Am I remembering where she's from wrong?
Are you talking about June or
Yeah, June. Yeah,
she was working with
the king.
King?
Yeah, you're right.
We have no idea if they're alive or not, but
Yeah.
Right, because he faked his death.
Yeah.
No. Killed his son. Bring him back.
Faked his son's death.
oh yeah, that's a whole other thread that we are just dropping.
I think it's dead.
Yeah.
Down with the ship.
The other group killed a lot of them.
Oh boy.
I'm just assuming.
But we wouldn't
yeah.
know that
Like
though.
like a lot of them.
So we know.
So messaging these people, are there any gods that we can get on it besides the mortals here? Like the Raven Queen is
The
locked up.
traveler.
Well, there's that other Temple of Ioun.
Well, that's where he's going, right? That's where Vecna's going. He's going there to try and
Yep.
destroy it and kill whoever it is protecting it.
But it might be our chance to get Ioun on our side.
It might be our chance to trap him as well. Maybe weaken him on the way down. Set traps, set glyphs.
Dude, how are we gonna get there?
I mean, the trap itself is that's the trap itself, right? We know where he's going. We know what he wants.
Did that trap that we ran into back on the island? Remember that trap that trapped that big immortal thing?
The runes and the wires?
Underneath the mountain, there was a fake thing and then there was a trap, like a
Yeah.
Ghostbuster style.
Wizard of Oz room.
Did we destroy that?
The rift closed after that elemental thing was destroyed.
Right, but that was being held in place by that trap that was powered on.
We cut all the wires, but I don't think we ever figured out what was powering it.
Just wondering if we could use it to trap Vecna.
Oh, Bobby.
Well, he was trapped before, right? And then the other group sent him to the astral plane.
We need a wish spell.
We need a wish spell.
You know who has a wish spell?
The other group.
Eric could give us one though.
Yeah, that other group got 3. We got nothing. Give us a wish spell.
They got 2.
Have we killed both beholders? Because we can always go back to the other beholder. Didn't we not kill the second beholder?
I don't think we should tangle with beholders anymore.
I think we killed both of them.
Yeah,
Okay,
we did.
All right.
Because Veland died in the first one and you guys killed it, and Riki got the shapeshifting from the
Oh
second
yeah,
one.
right. Yeah, right.
The other thing that was kind of curious to me that Vecna was saying is when he was in the astral sea, he did something to bind the matron's avatar there so that she wouldn't meddle, which means he's obviously worried about it. Should she get free
Right.
somehow? And
Can
if
you
we're looking for gods to be on our side,
do we
I
need to
cannot
come to the
believe
astral-
that I am about to say these words.
Say them. Say them.
I cannot believe I'm about to say them.
Do it.
But we know how Vecna got to the astral sea last time.
The boys?
Didn't they wish him?
They wished him right to the feet of the matron.
But you want to go there?
But why wouldn't we just, if we had a wish?
If we pack all of our dispels and all of our powerful magic, you can get us back to this
No.
plane.
Can't do that.
Gilmore can write a scroll for you.
Yeah, Gilmore can do that. But
You have a thing that is attuned to this plane we could get back.
the spoon?
Yeah,
I mean, if we leave the spoon here,
we bring it with us.
how are we going to get back? Gilmore, do you know that magic?
If you're talking about plane shifting, no, I don't.
Come on, man, you haven't been useful. Be useful.
Well, then if we free the matron, she can send us back.
Do you know who does know about plane shifting?
Vecna?
Well, Vecna for one.
Mm.
There are folks in Zadash that would know.
Can we talk to that? Is that priest that we talked to one time? That druid priest?
There are those in the Cobalt Soul that would know.
Who?
The head archivist.
The one that you talked
There are
to.
the wizards in Rexentrum.
Ow.
There are some powerful wizards that have learned how to do that. There is the Ashari people that are able to, from what I understand, able to do that as well.
Okay, so we have roots.
Are you asking to get us wished to there? Or like, how are you thinking getting to the astral
If you're looking to shift planes,
to the astral plane?
you'd either need a archdruid of the Ashari or a very powerful wizard, one that's likely remnant from the Cerberus Assembly, or the High Archivist of the Cobalt Soul.
Hey, we could ask Vestaragna.
Okay.
She probably knows.
That's only if we want to try and pursue this way. We could just try and face Vecna. We could try and set glyphs and traps for him, weaken him on his way down to the ziggurats if we can find it first, and then attack when he's weak. I have the ability to set maybe 2 or 3 glyphs. The same thing that happened when you opened the book that
Oh,
one
the
time.
boom.
I just think he's too powerful for that. Like, that will just be a small minor hiccup.
Well, I mean, if we have your
Might
god on
be.
your hand.
If we have people, if we have resources, if we have the traveler, or we go chase down the matron in the astral sea, or we do something completely different. I've had 2 weeks to think about this, and it may have been a thought process on a 5-hour plane ride back here.
I love that.
No. It was the gods that imprisoned Vecna before, wasn't it?
I don't know, that's a good question.
I think
Do
the
we
gods
know?
would be mad at us.
Yeah, do we know, Aaron?
I
What
don't think
imprisoned
you do.
Vecna?
Don't think
No,
you do.
okay. I mean, it might take a god to imprison Vecna.
He was obviously worried about the meddling.
I mean, out of all the options, asking the Raven Queen for help might be the best. seeing
That's
as
what
she-
I was just about to say. I like actually going to the astral sea the best is my option.
What about the matron? How do we get the matron out?
We don't know what Vecna did to
Right.
find her, but
So okay, we can go to the
I
Raven
feel
Queen.
like I just know.
Yeah.
But you're saying yes, but that's not enough to go on, is it?
Look at me. You see the lengths that we could go to for this? At this point, I'm willing to give my soul.
Have you already given your soul?
No, darling.
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 No,
I'm still
darling.
very much here.
No. Darling dear.
So what are you guys doing?
We're going to the astral sea.
Plane. Oh, you're right. Well, it's the astral plane, right? It's the astral sea is in the astral plane.
This might be the one sea you would take a plane to get to.
I cannot believe we're thinking of doing this.
We might be out of options though.
Doesn't the other group still have a wish left?
Yeah, do we call up the group?
Good.
I
We
think about how
could-
we're getting back though.
We have to think about how we're getting back first, but I wish we just knew how much time we have to deal with this.
Is astral plane when you're in there? Does time run normally, or is it like Inception?
Give me a Arcana check. Let's do that.
Do we know anyone who's been in the astral sea?
Who's giving you the Arcana check? Is that the wizard and the cleric?
You're the one asking, so I'm gonna ask you to do it.
Isn't the traveler in
Then
We
I'm
have
asking them.
into the astral sea.
isn't the traveler?
I don't know shit. 16.
You've heard people talking that time in the astral sea moves differently than it does on the material plane.
Mhm.
It's not like a Inception where it's always slower. It might move slower, it might move faster, it might start slow and then speed up. It seems to always head in the same direction, but at different waves, or it pulls and pushes in terms of, or stretches as time is weird there.
It's like in the cave. Yeah, we were talking about that already, right? I'm done.
Like you might go in,
Like, remember that cave that was all weird time wise?
Yeah,
you might go in and come out and it feels like less time has passed than actually has, or more time has passed than actually has.
That seems really convenient from a DM's perspective.
It's great.
Do we know where to go to get there yet?
That
There's
cave.
one, the astral sea.
The cave, do you think?
I think the cave probably is some sort of portal. Wherever that cave was, I fucking don't remember. But
It's actually not far.
How many
I mean-
bag holders do you have?
There's
I'm a macro person. I don't think of details.
No.
I've got a couple back at the shop.
What did he ask? What did he say? What did he say?
No way.
I have a magic carpet. What did he say? What did he?
Who'd you ask?
What did you ask?
Yeah, none of us heard.
He wants to TPK the party by putting a bag of holding in a bag of holding and shunting us all to the astral sea.
No.
Once I get there.
It's once you get there.
All you have to do is send a message to the other group and tell them to wish us back.
I don't.
Message does go across planes.
I don't trust the other fucking
The only
group.
thing is, we don't know if it's gonna be a sure thing because I don't imagine the other group will want to give up their wish.
And like we could come back inside out or some dumb shit.
Like the Simpsons.
I don't trust the other group either. I'm convinced that they helped Kune onto the throne, and that's why Finn almost died in the ruins of the capital of the empire.
Well, all right.
We might not have a choice here.
You're sounding a bit judgy for somebody who helped call Vecna onto this plane.
I understand the flaws.
Also, how do you feel about going to the astral sea? Isn't that your whole philosophy? Is the dead stay dead?
Preferably, you don't have to die to get to the astral sea. I don't know. It seems like the priority is to help someone who needs help. And I'll sort out my own.
Yeah, it's like when Hercules
Bullshit,
went into Hades. He didn't die to get there. He just went there.
There's a lot of people that need help right now, so I feel like we're doing what we should be doing to help.
The other option is we could get the other group to wish us there the same way they wished Vecna and almost the traveler there.
How
And then
do we get
we
back?
We just prepare with some sort of scroll that Myron can read. We have the spoon that's attuned to this plane, and Myron can shift us back.
That's trusting Myron.
Listen,
I trust Myron.
we've all been through some shit. Have I ever crossed you?
That's what a betrayer would say. Get her.
I just don't know. I don't know. I feel like
Here's what I don't like about using the wish spell. It's not so much that I don't trust them or Eric. Both are true. It's that I like it as a backup option in case other shit falls through. If we have multiple options, we may not have multiple options here, but that would be my ideal use of that wish spell. Assuming they still have it, which we should check.
We should check, yeah.
Yeah.
We should.
I mean, the only other way to get there, if we want to teleport or use some sort of spell, we need an object attuned to the astral sea.
Now,
And
to be
just
clear,
go there.
well, but Eric, sorry, Gilmore did mention that, like, he mentioned 2 sources that we can go to find other ways to get to the astral sea.
But it's not so much about getting to the astral sea, it's about getting to the matron.
Yeah.
The astral sea is a plane of existence, it's endless.
You mean the Raven Queen?
The Raven Queen and Matron.
They're the same
Divination.
thing, I think.
Oh, I thought they were 2 different things.
No, they're the same.
We just mix up the words. I
Hold
think
on, you worship the. Sorry, you're against the idea of the astral sea, but you worship the Raven Queen who runs it.
I worship the matron of winter, and I'm not against the astral sea.
She doesn't
That's where
worship the raven.
Souls go.
she's
So you
against
like-
her back.
No, maiden of or matron of
Gotcha.
winter.
But that's the same as the Raven Queen.
In this world, right? That was my understanding.
Same person, different names.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be stubborn about it, so
Different names based on where you come from and what you
Yep.
what you.
And where you go?
Nope.
just gotta slap it.
Canceling. I'm using the wish spell to not have a Cotton Eye Joe reference for the rest of the
Gilmore, you said there's other means, like there's people who know how to travel. The only way to get to the astral sea is through a plane shift, right?
Plane shift. You put 2 bags of holding together. I've heard that works from other folks that I've met along my way.
Do you have any other way that you could sell us? I have amazing, very precious items that could potentially like trade for something that could help us transport us there.
Well, if this is a matter of life and death for everything on this plane, I wouldn't worry about cost.
Okay.
That's a good point.
But I have a spell and I wanted to use it. Fine.
All right. You don't happen to know any strong wizards?
If you level us up, we will.
That's true.
That's myopic. Think bigger.
If you are looking for wish spell,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
oh.
Yep.
I could sell you. I have very expensive
What's
wares.
that? Oh yeah.
there is rumor of a dagger.
Where?
Listening?
A dagger that is said to bestow the wielder the ability to wish for things.
How many times?
I don't know.
Where is it? I have this really valuable stuff. I'll sell it to you.
Jesus, just let him finish.
Where do we find this dagger?
It's not called the butterfly, is it? Because I lost that shit.
No. I don't know where it's hidden,
Well,
but
Cool.
what was it? It was held somewhere in a garden in the savage woods of,
Savage Garden.
what did I say? That's my wish.
of the was it the Pallid Grove?
Oh,
Is that where you started?
The journal.
some of us started.
It's the turtle men thing.
You know, before this thing happened, I was a little bit pallid.
You remember that.
A little bit of rock and roll.
You remember Veland?
No, really.
Tis where he and I grew up.
Tis.
Tis.
Do you know this savage wood?
I don't know. Have I heard of a Savage Wood?
Give me a history check.
God, that looks so 90s.
History. That's your stats.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Second upon me. I'm gonna get it.
24.
Yeah, you would know where the Savage Gardens are.
Oh
Love it.
They were in a particularly dangerous area around the Pallid Grove, kind of the heavy overgrowth of well, basically for wild forest land to the west of where you grew up.
Okay.
Anchors, do you need out?
So we're gonna go to the Savage Gardens.
Yeah.
I call a dagger.
Guys, I can take you to a place where your crystal mind and magenta feeling take shelter in the base of my spine.
No!
What did you just say?
It's kind of like a chicken cherry cola.
Well done.
I like that
That was
song.
good.
In words, but
It's so catchy.
You don't know that song?
I don't know the words.
Oh my
for
God.
If you
some.
hold on tight, it might happen again. If you move so slow.
Before you were born. Older than you, Joy.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Isn't there a dragon over there, though? We kind of have that issue. One of them's hovering above the Pallid Gardens.
I think was it the green dragon was over in the Pallid Grove?
Yeah, green is in the Pallid Grove.
Wow, I cannot read what I said.
Yeah.
Does the dragon have the dagger?
Again, there's different ways of doing it, but if you're looking for a wish spell, that's where you might be able to find one.
Riki, you want a wish dagger?
Yeah, I love a wish dagger.
You might grab it.
It's
Alright.
like a couple week travel to get there. That shit's far from here. It's like halfway across the continent.
All right. Do we have 3 yes and no questions? Maybe one can be
If you're looking to get to the groves, I can't guarantee you get there, but I have a way to teleport you if you're staying on this plane.
Fuck yeah, I'm in.
Back in my shop, there is a helm. A helm of teleportation.
Oh, fuck.
What? Was it there the whole time?
If you want it, you can use it.
Okay,
Oh my god.
but you guys, that would, yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
We've asked you for so many cool things and you never mentioned it.
It was on layaway, but the other group doesn't seem to care for it.
They got zombified, so they're not coming.
It's on back order.
Interesting.
Are you listening to it?
Horribly.
I suppose there's some like musicians that were not zombified in the city.
All right, let's go and use the not you.
Okay, all
Let's
right.
go use the transportation thing.
Sounds good. As you guys head over, you are able to find the helm of teleportation. Who wants to use it?
Probably the wizard.
What? Yeah, what?
Wait, how do
We're there now.
do you know how to use this?
Weirdly enough, it doesn't feel too foreign to me. Getting this weird deja vu feeling of it. Can you give it a shot?
All right, if you use it, where are you going?
To the Savage Garden.
I think of home.
Okay.
The
I'm gonna guide you just in case.
I
Problem is
don't know
though,
specifically where my home is, but I assume it's close to the Savage Garden, like within a day's travel.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the most familiar place to me. So it would definitely be
Okay.
home.
Give me a D100. Give me a D100 roll.
Not inside the home.
Oh, sorry.
But
The GM rolls. So it's me.
Jesus.
But wait, how will we know if Sean ends up in the right spot?
Is it just
we're
him?
all going together.
We're all going together?
Everybody hold hands.
Okay.
Is Finn coming?
Do you want it to?
I guess he's coming.
Are we interlocking our fingers or are we just holding on the side?
Is Jax coming?
He is now.
All right. Who's coming with?
I feel like Jack needs to be the like late game character that we just drag along and becomes a favorite and then dies at the end tragically. And we're all
Gilmore, can you hold down the house?
Yeah, I could.
Do you know how to message?
Yeah.
Sending?
Yeah.
Okay. If you need us.
All right, Jax. All right then, I'm in.
Yay, what a lovable scamp.
He's got a metal arm. I don't think he's a scamp.
Now,
Scamp.
in Mortal Kombat, he eventually learns that the metal arms are holding him back, and he gets rid of them. So I'm expecting a solid arc here for our Jackson.
All right. As you guys all link arms, and Myron focuses on destination, you all disappear and reappear. You hear a creaking of trees
Oh no.
being pushed and swaying by the breeze. Tall, deciduous, blue skies, a little salty on the air. And you see a village on the valley, or in a valley below you, as you're looking down on what Myron would know as her home in the Pallet Grove.
Aw.
It.
Here.
And
Yay.
we will pick it up there
Ooh, I
next
like
time.
it.
Nice.
As you guys are entering the forest, or I guess the grove and the forest around there, the Savage Gardens going forward.
Yeah.
On your hunt to find a wish blade or a luck blade.
Eric, you have to, like, I feel bad because now you probably have to create like brand new content.
Hey, he brought this into the world.
And we'll pick it up there next time.